Over the past 60 years, Africa has observed a warming trend that has become more rapid than the global average. In 2023, the continent experienced deadly heat waves, heavy rains, floods, tropical cyclones, and prolonged drought. As the UN Climate Conference COP29 closed in Baku, Azerbaijan, developed countries pledged a $300 billion deal annually to help poorer nations fight climate change.
This new finance goal is an insurance policy for humanity, amid worsening climate impacts hitting every country.
Financing which delegates, especially from Africa, decry as unfair for a continent which contributes less than 4% of global greenhouse gas emissions, but yet bears a disproportionate load of the climate crisis.
The $300 billion commitment falls too short of our expectation and is a huge disappointment for both the people from the global south and the planet. Climate change has disrupted every sector of our development. Lives and livelihoods are being lost every day, and we need to give the most vulnerable countries the opportunity to hope again, the opportunity to strengthen their resilience and adapt to these disruptions. Unfortunately, the industrialized countries have not demonstrated goodwill and the leadership we expected to see at COP29. The continuous underfunding of climate action simply means that people on the front line of climate change will continue to lose their lives and livelihoods. And sadly, these are people who contributed the least to these climate disasters that we are witnessing today.
On average, African countries are losing 2 to 5% of gross domestic product, and many are diverting up to 9% of their budget responding to climate extremes. The African continent, among other developing countries, are calling on developed nations to mobilize at least $1.3 trillion by 2030, with some countries calling for a minimum of $2 trillion annually to be delivered to the needful countries, particularly for adaptation in terms of grants and not loans.